Hello everybody, and I am NL Champion 2000, also known as Seth Ortiz. Today we'll be playing again War of Thunder, as you know, every Monday. A live commentary as well, because it's just fun this way. I also got a comment in the last video saying that they wanted me to fly out a bomber, so last week I've been playing with all the bombers, choosing my favorite one, and I finally chose the B17 because that was just the most famous and most produced aircraft or long-range bomber in World War II. Again, I'm going to use little facts in here because some people like it, some people don't. But the B-17, nicknamed the Flying Fortress, is because it has 1350 caliber machine guns. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the sides, 2 in the tail, and 2 in the nose. Now, tell me this. Who would want to go up with that? I mean, you're going to get shot from every direction by some pretty good gunners. And in this video, these guys are making fun of me for taking off from the runway, but everybody knows in real life they had to take off from a base somewhere. So, having a little realism in this game, because, B-17s just get shot to bits by these Focke-Wulfs and 109s. Another thing is that in 1941, the B-17, the prototype rolled out, and it was mass-produced all the way to end of World War II when we defeated the Nazis sooner or later. Also, in this gameplay, you're gonna see me bomb 2 bases, but this B-29, I'm not even supposed to be in this match, honestly, because the B-29's a tier 4 and I'm a tier 3, as well as all these planes around me. So I'm not liking the look of this, because we're gonna be going against Focke-Wulf D-13, the Doras, the K models of the 109s, also known as Messerschmitts. We'll be doing that. Other than that, we're gonna take it nice and slow. This will be a long game, because this is 14 minutes of me just doing nothing. Other than that, I just wanted to know your guys' opinion on this video, and what shall I do for the next video. I mean, what plane, what bomber, you name it, I fly it. Again, don't have anything else higher above the F-82, just stating it out there. Other than that, everything's going pretty good as well. I might post some gameplay on Battlefield with my friends Wednesday, maybe, if today's Monday. Yeah, today's Monday. Oh, also wanted to say happy the 4th of July to everybody out there. Just wanted to see how everybody's doing. If you guys would like, comment below telling me how it was. Honestly, mine was excellent. We just had a cookout, had some friends over, cooking and that kind of stuff. Other than that, there was a lot of fireworks. I mean, where we live, our fireworks don't come in till till the next week after Saturday at night. I mean, fireworks aren't really that good up here, but they're decent, decent enough to watch. And viewers out there like, oh, why do you have a lady on your tail? Well, there's no explanation to that. I just love putting decals on my planes, especially the ladies, because I don't know. I mean, you saw a lot of, if you watch them old films, let's see, what's one of them? Attack on Pearl Harbor. I don't know if any of you guys watched that, but they one of the guys drew a lady on his plane, and he drew some titties lopsided. That's pretty hilarious. I mean, what would you guys do if you guys had to put a decal on your plane? What would it be, and where would it be? Another thing is, this game is really long. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I'm getting a little tired around here. And man, you see, why do they hate me? I mean, if you guys read that chat off to the left hand corner, They just hating. I mean, sooner or later they're gonna get it. They're gonna get their ass beat. They're gonna get KIA. KIA. Killed in action, for you, those who don't understand what KIA means. They gonna get it. They gonna get it. Another thing, I just want to tell you guys a little thing about War Thunder. Alright. Because I've seen like a lot of people do this. And when it does do this, it really makes me mad. It concerns me. Because people obviously don't do their history. Or even look at the more information thing at the bottom of War Thunder when it asks you if you want to choose a crew or something. Like the Americans specifically, they perform well at high altitudes. For those of you who don't know, except for the naval tree. The naval tree, they're a different branch. But at least the army tree of the Americans fighters, they're pretty good at high altitude. They're more maneuverable up there. 20,000 feet, 15,000 feet. Most of you guys don't want to climb that high. Hey, look at that nice, pretty Focke-Wulf. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys don't want to climb that high. It might be a little time consuming, but I guarantee in the end that you'll have a better success of killing more enemies. Let's see. Well, it obviously increases your rate of survival. But along with that, you're gonna need a full tank of fuel, because most of you take like what, the minimum amount of fuel, 30 minutes. For us, 20 minutes maybe. For some planes, I mean, what is that? That's 10 minutes that you gotta go there, fight, do what you gotta do, and then 10 minutes to come back. And that's not even accounted for if you guys get a fuel leak or you guys just get damaged badly. For the Germans, they're good for mid to low altitudes. You know, let's see, 10,000 feet and below. Because the max height limit for them is 18,000 feet. And the American planes can just go above that, above and beyond. They can go to space. The Russians Russians, many of you guys don't use it as intended, which really aggravates me. Every time, if you guys do look at your history, every time the Russians got into a fight, dog fighting and stuff, they were down low. They were down low. You know, 5,000 feet below. They were good. They're good there. I mean, who wants to mess with that? Their maneuverability at such low altitudes, stuff like that. Same as the Spitfires. I don't know if you guys looked at this, but the Spitfires, they have a decent turn radius. Not compared to the Japanese, which is like, what, 15 seconds and below? Maybe, this is kind of pushing it, maybe 10 seconds. But, you know, they do fairly well at low altitudes. The highest I believe that Spitfires would go and maintain their maneuverability is, 10,000 feet? What's that? That's like 3,000 meters for those of you who use that. But other than that, in this gameplay, I'm just staying low, cruising at 351 kilometers an hour, just moving along. Another thing I wanted to state was that this B17 is very heavy. It's a very heavy plane. 4 engines delivering 120 horsepower each. So if you think about that, that's what. Well, I ain't gonna do the math at that. That's a good amount of horsepower to each engine, powering that baby home. Old timers with no ideas. But normal, bomb load is like 500 pounds, which is 6,000 pounds. Yeah, 6,000 pounds. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I chose 6,000 pounds because that's a whole lot easier. And a base really needs 3,000 pounds. I mean, what's wrong with that? 3,000 pounds of base, and you still got 3 to spare. So, I mean, you could go do something else with that. You can either go get some ground units, bomb some more targets, go fire hunting in a bomber, which is a death wish. Just letting you guys know. The B-17's wings rip off really easily in War Thunder. I mean, they just come off like nothing. Another thing is that your crew, you gotta make sure they're all well fed, all well cooked. Wait, well cooked? What? well seasoned for the Germans, because you know they're the first gone. If Focke-Wulf 109 comes by, they're the first one gone. So you gotta season them. You gotta season them properly. You know, let them moist in the hour of at the base. Let them moist, leave them moist, and then roast them inside. Put the heater on. Leave them in their nice cozy jackets. Roast them to the best of the ability, and then you're gonna want to leave it at a nice 395 Fahrenheit, and they are ready for the Germans to eat, shall I say. Man, I'm just rambling on, ain't I? That's another thing I want to let you. I want you guys to tell me how I really am doing with this. I think I'm doing horrible, but you know, like I said in the last video, some of you guys might enjoy this, some of you guys not. Well, I like to know. Look at that. Look at all that destruction. Ain't that beautiful, boys? Another thing is, B17s. They have 10 men in it. That's 10 husbands that might not return to their wives. 10 fathers that you might not return to their children. I mean, just think about that. Let that soak in there for a minute. Not a lot of you guys appreciate that. You guys got to be appreciative to the World War II veterans. I mean, probably if we never joined the war the time that we did, we'll probably maybe I might kind of push it. We might be still fighting that war. I mean, maybe Hitler would have just got that far, took over England, but I ain't complaining. We did what we had to do, right? Right, boys? We did what we had to do. Like I did in this video. Had to do what I was supposed to do. But, yeah, so. Another thing I might, just maybe, and just maybe I do tell you, is I might be doing some, I really don't like Planetside, but might be doing that a little bit, because, you know, people are really, like, getting off of it. Because the updates, I mean, updates that Planetside 2 is doing is ridiculous. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can't go a week without updating the game. And another thing, I want to get your guys' opinion about, would you guys mind if Planetside 2 stayed out a little longer, like another year or so, but came back better than before without all these updates constantly and all that? I want to know what you guys think, because my personal opinion is they should have stood the way they are. They should have kept it out and left it going a little longer. That way we can work out all the bugs and kinks. Oh, look at that. Gunner unconscious. See? Well, they were seasoned perfectly. And look at that. He crashed into me. Look at that. Look at me. I'm looking everywhere like an idiot. I mean, look at all that. Look at all that damage, my friends. Look at that. We got holes in the wings, the tail, ripped off a good chunk off the tail section, the rudder, the main section of it. But, as always, we are running out of time. I am NL Champion 2000, also known as Seth Ortiz. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you guys did, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. That is all. Love you guys. Peace.